In this video, I'll walk you through the life cycle of a post on Reddit so that you can then understand what to do and when to get your posts to go up and get more views. So for us in this video, we are concerned with three things. You see these tabs, hot, new, and rising, okay? Whenever you post anything, it's gonna appear in the new section. And you see that a lot of these new things, they have no upvotes. Okay, this one has 5, you can see, but most of them have nothing. And they'll have nothing, and they'll probably go down, and they'll probably go down in anonymity, and not many people will see it outside of this. Although, you see that there's this is quite a big subreddit. It has 330,000 people in it. It's not the biggest, but it's certainly quite large. And there are 1,000 plus people online now. Okay, so it's pretty active. But if people just look at the hot, the most upvoted stuff, then it's not gonna, you're not gonna get seen there. So what happens is, if it's really good, has a really good title, has a really good, it looks interesting, people will click on it, and some people will upvote it. People will upvote it. It's gonna start to go in the rising. When things are in the rising, then those are interesting things, and some people look at there, and then whoever upvotes that, then the people who upvote that, eventually if you get enough votes, you get to be in the hot, and then you can see that a lot of the things, they get a lot of views. So this guy has 11 points. When you're the admin, you get to see how many people saw your post. In this case, because I'm not the admin. When you are the person who posted, Reddit shows you how many people saw this. In this case, I cannot see how many people posted this, but it's probably substantial, because out of 11 people upvoting this, probably a few hundred people at least have seen this. Okay, so you get exposure to a few hundred, maybe over 1,000 people. Who knows? It depends on how frequently they upload. So that's the level of traffic you can get here, as opposed to the new. So originally you're in the new, and then what you have to do is do whatever you can to get to the rising and the hot. The hot is where you actually start to get real traffic, and then if you really get popular there, then you're gonna start to appear, maybe, who knows, but it's rare, but you might even make it all the way to the top of the Reddit homepage. It's very unlikely. It's very, very difficult to do it, but that's kind of the progression of a post. And it really all starts with having a really, really good title that's original and interesting, and things that make titles original and interesting. Look, I'll show you. There's just a couple of hints, but they will immediately impact your posts. So, first of all, are you more likely to read this title or this title? Probably the one that I have highlighted at the moment, because it's shorter. It's easier for the eye. Okay, it's easier for the eye to see. It's easier for the eye to kind of read, right? It's like, this looks like a lot of work. Okay, this one, a lot of work to read it. This one doesn't. Okay, so shorter, or at least not too short, but not too long, is good. And then when people's eyes out of this whole list gravitate to your title of your post, then the title actually has to sound very interesting. And the way to do it is to have numbers, percentages, unusual things, be creative in your titles, maybe promises, name drops, brand name drops, right? Just things that just generally draw attention, okay? And that's going to get people to click on it, okay? Especially if there might be something with like a curious kind of aspect to it, like, did you know what Bill Gates is doing, or something like that, right? The reason I say Bill Gates is because this is the entrepreneur subreddit, but the did you know, or the surprise. So a lot of people, and then hopefully, but when people click through, then your post is actually a really good post. It's not just self-promotional, it's actually really good. And then you'll stand out with your posts, you'll get them upvoted naturally, and then you'll get to the rising and the hot. And then of course, when you do that, then you'll start to get the traffic. Okay, so that's the recipe.